All right, so I want to show you guys our second panel here. Up in the top left corner, you'll see generator. That's how many hours the generator is run. So you see H and then 26. Right now, the generator is running for 26 lifetime hours. So don't forget, you only have 4 hours of generator use per day. So if you rent the RV for 3 days, you have 12 hours of use. The only time you'll need it if you're driving down the street towards your destination and you want to use the microwave or the air conditioner. Otherwise, the inverter and batteries will run everything in this RV. To start the generator, you just push that button up and hold it for a few seconds until you hear the generator start. So you just heard that generator start, and to shut it off, just push stop. This next button is the inverter button. So if you're driving down the road and you want to have power, you just push that button up and hold it for a second until that red light comes on. And what that does is it takes power from the battery. I got 2 batteries underneath the steps, and it takes that battery power and it puts it in all the outlets. So with the inverter on, you can watch TV, you can have all your outlets charged, but your big things that use lots of power, like your microwave and your air conditioners, will not work. That has to be done with the generator or plugged in. So I'm plugged in right now to power, so I'm just going to shut that off. So I'm going to show you the slide in a separate video, but this is how you would take the slide out. EXT is to extend it, RET is to retract it. So again, when you do that, you're going to have to press and hold the button, and we'll do that in a separate video. This is your panel that tells you how full everything is or how your power is. The battery, you see I have 4 lights there, so I got fully charged battery. My freshwater tank looks like 2, so I could probably use a little bit of fresh water in there. But again, I'm at the campsite, so I don't need to keep the fresh water completely full. I'll just fill it up as needed. Black is the bodily waste. That looks like it's got about 3 buttons on it, lights on it, so that one needs to be dumped. And then the gray, again, is just any wastewater that comes from sinks and showers. So that one's pretty empty. The last 4 down here, so you see tank heaters. If you're camping when it's cold, like tonight, we're up in Yellowstone, and it's supposed to be 32 degrees. I'm going to turn that tank heater on, so what it does is it keeps the wastewater tanks and the freshwater tanks, there's a little heating element in there, and it keeps them from freezing. You could just imagine your black water tank from the bathroom, from the toilet, frozen. You can't dump anything, not good. So we're going to keep the tank heater on. This is the other water pump I showed you in the last video about hooking up water. I can turn that off, and you see the water pump light over here is off, or I can turn that on, and that just pumps water. So it automatically shuts off when you're not using water. When you turn the sink on or the shower or the toilet, you'll actually hear the water pump kick on. The last 2 are for water heater. So if you're going to want hot water, you can either use the gas if you're on the road, because there is no electric on the road unless you have the generator running, in which again, you don't really need that to fill up the hot water tank. Here we are plugged into the shore power at the RV park, so we're just going to turn on the electric. That way it will electrically heat the hot. It's a 6-gallon hot water tank, so it's not huge, but this way it will have hot water for showers and sinks and stuff like that. Enjoy.